back to another vlog. If you are joining me for the first time, thank you so much for being here. We are jumping right into business this morning. We have a very busy week ahead. I have a ton of embroidery to do, a ton of computer work to do, and a ton of crocheting to do. This weekend we will end the vlog off with my very first Christmas market of the season. It is in Lewistown, Montana, which is only about under an hour away from here, and it is on Saturday. So I have quite a lot to get done before then, but I am feeling in pretty good shape. This morning I finished a cow. Whoa, he's a little bit going rogue. I finished a cow. I just need to put his spots on, which I'm going to do right now. And then last night I also finished these washcloths. So I'm going to get these packaged up with soap. Some with soap, some without soap, and get those out on the shelves. And then we have some orders to fill, and then we will go from there. So let's just get right into it. I got my cow done. You can see him sitting back there. I also finished this pillow over the weekend, and I finished this one in last week's vlog, I think. But I wanted to say thank you to you guys for all the love on the green pillows, because you guys are loving them just as much as me. I think they're so cute together. This one is actually headed out the door today. I will show you that when we do our orders. And this one is headed on the shelf. So thank you, thank you. Now I gotta finish wrapping stuff up. So each of these, I'm gonna do one with soap and one without soap, just so I have a variety on the site. But this one, I mentioned that I just got a new box of soaps from my mom, and they're all so good. This one is Montana Huckleberry scent, and it is to die for. So that is going to go here. And then this blue one is getting paired. This is one of my favorites. It's called Orange Spicy. It's like citrusy with a little bit of spice. It's really good. Then these other two I will just wrap up by themselves, because some people do like to get them without the soap. And we have quite a few washcloths and soap headed out in today's orders, which is exciting. I updated Mom last night. I said, as some orders were coming in, I said, oh, more washcloths and soaps headed out the door. More washcloths and soaps. And then I was telling her what states they were going to. So she was excited, and so was I. Perfect. Perfect. Now I am going to start packing some orders up. I'm a little bummed because they actually won't go out in the mail until I think Wednesday, because our mail only gets picked up once a day, so it's already gone out for today, and then tomorrow's Veterans Day, but that's all right. Not the end of the world. Our first order is headed to Virginia, and the first thing she got, I mentioned that this was headed out the door, so she got one of these pillows. She also got a Fiesta Red washcloth with soap. She got one of these beanies that has a palm on it. They come with or without the palm. I personally prefer the palm, but everybody's different. And then she also got two of these reindeer socks. I actually think these are so cute. I actually think these all sold out already though, because I think she ordered two and somebody else ordered three. However, I do have some other really cute pairs. So these are headed to Virginia. Next up, we have headed to Tori in Minnesota, who's actually married to my cousin, so that was fun to see her name pop up. She got one of these wooden puzzles, and then also this organized chaos notebook. I love these notebooks, and I don't think there's many of this one left. Next up, we have headed to Catherine in Pennsylvania. She's getting this Montana is My Happy Place mug. I love this mug, it's such a good size. So that's headed to Pennsylvania. Right, we're plugging right along on the orders. This one is headed to Ginger in Oklahoma. She got the rest of these little brown reindeer socks. I do have these in like a beige color that's really cute. She also got 2 other pairs of socks. I think I do still have both of these in the stock, and these are really nice quality. She got those, and then she got a washcloth with soap, and then also a washcloth without soap. Almost to the finish line. If you're getting bored, don't leave me, please. Now we have headed to Tracy in South Carolina. She got a pair of mittens. She also got a pair of these beige reindeer socks that I was just telling you about. She got a jade colored washcloth with soap. And she also got a Fiesta Red twist washcloth with soap. Last but not least, we have headed to Andrea in Indiana. She got the cup and saucer colored washcloth with soap, and then she also got this pair of mittens. It doesn't show, oh, here you can see it better. It's got kind of speckles of color. I think this is a really pretty pair. So that is headed to Indiana, and that is the end of the orders for today. So you guys seriously blow me away. I am so grateful for all of you that order. You guys are the reason that I'm sending things all over to the different states, and I am so unbelievably grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My next order of business today is continue working on these hats for Belt Valley Bank that I don't know if it's for Belt Valley Bank or if they're just sponsoring it, but I was having some issues with the wheat on the hats, and so I asked my digitizer to redo it, and I'm hoping that that fixes the problem. So I'm going to give those a go right now, and then I also have some other hats to be working on. I had a bunch that I thought were getting here today, but I guess they got delayed and they're not getting here till tomorrow. But that's all right, we'll get done what we can. I am very relieved that this new redigitized thing is working much better. So I have these hats going, and then I also am working on some simple hats for the Prairie Peddler up in Shelby. Those are also turning out great. So the machines are running, things are going great. While my machines have been working away, I have been working on this pillow. It's going to say Merry and Bright. I made these once before, well, maybe 2 years in a row. So this will probably be the last year that I make these for a little while, but I've always loved these ones. All right, well, it wasn't the most exciting day per se, but it was productive, which is important. Tomorrow we will be back in here doing more embroidering, more crocheting, and I also have a new printing contraption that we're gonna test out. Actually, that might be a lie. We might wait until next week when it's a little bit slower after our Christmas market. Jury's out. I'll open it up and we'll see. But anyways, I'm headed home for the night. Gur and I are gonna go on a walk. It's already getting dark, which is like, ugh. But we're gonna go on a walk, and we're having French toast for dinner, which is my absolute favorite dinner. Like, breakfast for dinner in the form of French toast specifically, my favorite dinner. So we're gonna do that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It has been a couple days because yesterday literally felt like Groundhog's Day. I did the exact same things as the day before. I was crocheting on the same thing, I was embroidering the same things, and literally it would have been the most boring day in the history of the world. However, today we are working on a few new things, new embroidered stuff that I'll show you, and I also got a box of merchandise yesterday, so I'm going to open that up with you guys and I will show you what we got. I don't know if I'm gonna unbox everything completely because that seems like a good job for Kinsey to do while she prices, but I will just show you quickly. First up, we have this Don't Call Me Honey notebook. This is a reorder. These are really popular. They have a super cute back and they're lined pages inside. Got these really gorgeous throw blankets. This one is kind of, I don't know, you could use this year round, honestly. Whoa. It's light brown with dark brown. It's really, really gorgeous. I'm not sure the dimensions on these. I'm sure it says. Doesn't say, but it'll be on the website. Okay, this needs some time to floof outside of the shrink wrap, but it's really gorgeous. It's just a throw pillow with, it's not white, it's like a linen color with red snowflakes. I think these are really gorgeous. So I will get those out of the shrink wrap so they can floof up a bit. Here is the second throw blankets that I got. These strike me more for Christmas, but they're really gorgeous. Linen, black, green, and red. And then they have the same fringe on the edge. They're just tucked away. Last of the Christmas things is this really cutie little Joy pillow. It's like a corduroy kind of, and the corduroy velvety, and then it just says Joy. So simple, so cute. And then the last thing, these would be cute for like a baby gift for Christmas or just any time of year, but they come in this little bag. And then it's like this little dinosaur snake guy with the alphabet on it, and it's a puzzle. I think that's really adorable. So I'm going to set this all aside and Kinsey can price it, and then we will get it out on the shelves. I might not put it on the shelves this week. I might wait until after my Christmas market this weekend, because I have to take a bunch of stuff off the shelves and then I'll have to put a bunch of stuff back on the shelves. So that would be a good opportunity to add all of this stuff in. Another big win from yesterday was getting all of these hats done for Home Tana in Great Falls with the sponsor logo on the side of them. And Kinsey went through them, checked all of them, and they were perfectly numbered 1 through 75, which feels like a miracle that I didn't mess that up in one way or the other. So I am headed to Great Falls this afternoon, so I'm going to drop those off to her. And that is a big win. I also got these Prairie Peddler hats done. I can't remember if I showed you this yet. So we did this style, and then we also did this style. So Kinsey cleaned all those up for me. And then I got started on some other ones, but I'll show you those here shortly. Good morning, friends. We are back in action this morning. I only got a few clips yesterday, so I apologize. I've been kind of slacking this week, but we're going to get back to work and back to vlogging, don't you fear. Except for my battery camera is flashing, so let me change that quickly. Okay, we're back. So this morning, our plan of action for today is making hats, both kinds of hats, knit hats and embroidered hats, and also some computer work, pricing things, and just kind of getting ready for the weekend. Yesterday I had the most productive trip to Great Falls. I dropped off those hats that I showed you, and then just like stupid odds and ends, like I had a bunch of stuff. I've been kind of in like purging mode at home, so I had stuff to drop off at Goodwill. I also took my wedding dress to get dry cleaned and preserved, like boxed up. It's only been like 3 years and some months since we got married, so I figured it was time to do that. So I got that done. Cole went with me, so it was just it's like a fun little make it into a date day. So we did that. I stopped at Hobby Lobby and got some more yarn, of course. I got more of this Royal Gorge color to make a few more hats with this because I'm down to only 2. So I wanted a few more for this weekend. And then I also grabbed this color. It's navy blue. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's navy blue with, hello camera. Okay, camera. It's navy blue with speckles of colors in it. I thought this was a cute contrast to the white one that I have with colored speckles in it. So I'm going to whip these up this morning. Hopefully I can get a few of them done before Kinsey gets here and she can put my little name tags on them and also price them. I also, let's see, I got a little bit more green for making tree pillows. So that is going to be on the agenda. I also have to take pictures of some washcloths. I got a few more of these Fiesta Red Twist ones made up. You guys have been loving this color, which I do not blame you. I also got this one made up, which I don't think I've had this on the website yet, which is crazy, but it's called Berry Basket, and it's really, really pretty purples, pinks colors, and then this blue twist. So I need to take pictures of these two to get up on the website. And then the last thing that I had made, I can't remember if I showed you this when it was finished or not, but this Merry and Bright pillow. So this is ready to be priced, and I don't think I'm even gonna bother putting it on the shelf because tomorrow we're gonna pack everything up for the weekend. So I think it turned out cute though. Let me know your thoughts. So anyways, oh, the other hats I'm working on. I've got a ton of embroidery projects going on right now and gonna be going on, which is so awesome. Embroidery is by far my favorite part of my graphics side of the business. It kind of is a mesh between it's like a perfect mesh between the graphic side of the business and the crochet side of the business, because you're still creating, and I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it's definitely my favorite part. But I'm currently working on some hats for Big Bear Builders. We've got these white ones. Oh, I also got my third embroidery machine up and running again, thankfully. I can't remember if I told you guys I was having some issues with it again, but all clear, thank goodness. So I got those white ones. Can't really see. We have these, good lord, what is going on with this light? We have these gray ones, and then I think these are my favorite color. It's kind of like a stone ivory color with their logo. So I'm pretty close to done with these actually. And then we also are printing some sweatshirts for them, but I don't have the transfers for those yet. And then the last order of business, I need to try to, I sent off those, I think I showed you in last week's vlog, I had sent off some color swatches of green for these jackets. I have this huge pile of jackets here, and they're kind of looking for a color that's in between two of the colors that I sent. I kind of wish they would have I didn't know that they had a color in mind. They just wanted to see colors, and then she sent me a picture of one that they had done previously. So I gotta try to see if we can match that. It's a little hard to tell in the picture that she sent me, but we're going to do our best and we'll get it figured out one way or the other. I also have a few new orders to show you guys that people ordered, obviously, because they're orders. But the first thing I'm gonna do is work on these hats so I can hopefully get them done before Kenzie's here today, because she's not here tomorrow. So, I have had a ton of questions on what knitting machine I use, and this is the Addi King. It's like I can't remember how many pins it has. I should know that, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's the Addi King. I will link it down below, the one that I have. It is worth every penny. It's more expensive than some of them that are out there, but it is seriously worth its weight in gold. I have had this for, I think, 8 years, at least 8 years, and I've never had any issues with it, and I just absolutely love it, and it's so idiot proof. So that is the one I have. I'll link it down below, but I've been getting a ton of questions about that, so I thought I would shout it out. I got all of the hat tubes made, this color and this color. I just did the two colors that I showed you. They both turned out super cute. I'm going to eat a little bit of lunch and then get them formed into hats, and then I have to take pictures of this color because I haven't done that before. So the day is good. The day's going by really fast. It's already 11:45, so I gotta keep on keeping on. Except for it is only Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. Luckily, it's just Thursday. send help for the state of my checkout counter at the moment. If somebody came in and wanted to buy something, like, good luck, there's no room. So as I just showed you, I have a complete mess going on, but I'm not too worried about it because tomorrow we are going to be packing up a bunch of stuff for the weekend. And before I head home for the night, it hasn't been the most exciting day. I feel like that's this week. I apologize, but Kinsey finished all of those hats for me. She got the Big Bear ones, all the finishing work done on them, Cannonins and the Winnet Co-op. So that is great to have checked off the list. She also got all of this stuff priced for me, which is amazing. And before I head home for the night, also, I'm like, my brain's racing. I got a ton of computer work done and I had quite a few phone calls, which always feels like productive sometimes. I shouldn't say always, but it felt productive today. And I got a bunch of computer work done and I just kind of feel like I have my ducks in a row again, which is a great feeling. But before I go home tonight, I wanted to show you guys the couple of orders that I have that I need to get packed up and out the door. I will get those out the door tomorrow. Here is what they are. First up, we have headed to Brandy in Washington. She got this Montana is my happy place mug. What is going on with my focus right now? She got this mug, and then she also got this Montana home pillow. So these are headed to Washington. Then we have headed to Gilda in Ohio. She got this cute recipe box, and then these also come with recipe cards inside of them and little divider things. Cute. So that's headed to Ohio. I think I only have one of these recipe boxes left. It has the cutest little floral pattern on it. So if that is catching your eye, don't dilly-dally because there's only one left. So I will get these packaged up. I'll get them out in the mail tomorrow. And then tomorrow is when we need to start packing up and getting ready for Saturday. I'm feeling like pretty good. The kind of nice thing about Saturday's show is that it's supposed to be stuff that you made. It's like they call it an upcycle show. It's like, I don't know. They ask that everything is stuff that you made. And so I do take like a couple of candles and stuff that I obviously didn't make, but I mostly take my pillows, my cows, washcloths, and soap, things like that. So I don't have to like completely rip apart the whole store like I do for Chokecherry Festival. So that is really nice actually. It is kind of a bummer to not like have the opportunity to take your other stuff, but it's also nice not to have to pack up everything. So tomorrow afternoon we will work on that, and then I will of course bring you guys along for the show. So we have a few days left in this vlog. It's been a little bit of a hodgepodge of a vlog so far, but if you've made it this far, I appreciate you sticking with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello friends. I don't know why I'm starting the vlog crouched down like this. However, or not the vlog, but the day. It is go time. We have to get packed up and ready for our show tomorrow. So I thought I would do a little time lapse of just packing things up. Let's just get this show on the road. That really did not take me very long, but it is very sad because now my shelves that were looking so gorgeous are looking very, very sad. but that's all right. I need to make sure that I have, like, I got all my goods packaged up, but I need, like, I think my tablecloths are out in the car because I had washed them. I need like my money box, my little card payment thing, just like the different odds and ends that you need on a market day. So now I'm going to get those together and then I will start loading up the car. I have Gur's crate out in the car, but I think I can fit everything in still now that I have the big old car. I think I can fit everything in because I only have 4 of these tubs, and then I don't have to take a table or chairs. I don't have to take quite a bit of stuff, so pretty easy actually, and I'm feeling good. I was like literally being so dramatic about having to pack everything up. I was feeling like it was going to take me forever and that it was going to take all day and be terrible, but I'm already packed. It's been like literally a half hour. I got everything into the car except for my money box because I am waiting for my credit card thing to charge, and I need to just get a couple other odds and ends together, but I think I'm pretty well set for tomorrow, hopefully, and I will of course bring you guys along tomorrow. I would like to be able to video like setting up my table. However, it's like kind of cramped in the space, so I don't know if I'll be able to set my camera up or not, but I will do my best and I'll give you guys updates throughout the day. And hopefully it's a good day. I think the weather should be good, so hopefully people are out and about shopping. Last year was a good day and the weather was terrible, so I have hope that it will be a good day. So anyways, that's really all I have for you today because I just wanted to get packed up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we have success. Good morning, you guys. I just made it to Lewistown and I got all of my stuff hauled in, so I need to run in there and get it all set up. A lot of booths already set up yesterday, which is kind of nice because then it's not such a rat race in there. I am a little disappointed because it seems like there are a bajillion other crochet things and they all are different than mine, like a lot of like crocheted animals, but like there's a lady literally right across the aisle from me that also is selling hats and stuff, which is a big bummer, but they're different hats than mine, but it's still just a bummer. So hopefully we have a good day, but we will see. I am going to head in there and get set up. It is 7:15. We have to be set up by 8:45, which won't be a problem at all, and I'm hoping to be done in time to run and get a coffee. So let's get after it. All right, we're all set up. I think it looks pretty good. Right, as I showed you in there, we got all set up. I think it's looking pretty good. My table is a little crammed. It's not my favorite setup ever, but hopefully I sell some stuff and then I can rearrange a little bit. But it's only 7:45, so that was quick. And I am headed to get a coffee and a breakfast sandwich and maybe some little snacks or something for the day. So we're off to a good start. I freaking knew I was forgetting something yesterday, and it was all in my bags for when people actually buy stuff. I just made an emergency run to Albertsons and got a stack of plastic bags just so I have something. So stupid. And I knew packing yesterday was too easy. These won't fit like my big pillows and stuff, I don't think, but at least I'll have something. So, like, so dumb. I have to get back in there. I mean, it's not really started yet, but 20 minutes. People are already kind of looking around. So, I'm frazzled. How's it going? Well, I got my first sale of the day, so we're off to a good start. And I'm working on a pillow. I'll fill you guys in better after the fact in the car, but we're having a very successful day. Phew. Okay, you guys, my hair looks about how I feel. I just got everything loaded up in the car. I did not film the breakdown process because it is a rat race, everybody trying to get out of there. But I had a lot fewer items to pack up than I brought with, so that is all that matters. I had some really hilarious things. One of them, let's see, one was just adorable. There was these two identical twin girls with the cutest little blonde pigtails, and they each got a cow. So both of my cows sold, which was awesome. And the cows were almost as big as these little girls. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Then, this one was hilarious. This girl that probably was, like, literally she looked like she was 12. I think that's my judgment of her age. She comes up and grabs the Comfort and Joy pillow and says, "The next time I have another bad breakup, I am going to be calling you for one of these pillows. I think that will help." So that cracked me up as well, but it was a very successful day. And I do think that the show should be over at 3 instead of 4 because everybody comes and eats lunch and then they shop around a little bit and then they leave. So from about 2 to 4, it was really dead. And every single vendor was looking around like, is it ever going to be 4 o'clock? But we all made it. I got packed up. Still light out, which is nice. And it probably won't be light by the time I get home. But I am going to hit the road, and tomorrow or Monday I'll get everything unloaded, but I am going to go ahead and end the vlog off here. If you made it to the end, you're the best, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.